time to grill and chill. So let's get started with kind of what you need to do that family and friends barbecue. So the Rastellis, this is so exciting. The 15 or the 30, you are not looking at an error. This is what it says. It is a Black Angus beef hot dog that is so delicious. This is how you get the family and friends together. We're going to talk about all of this, but don't forget, it is Black Angus. It is juicy, it is plump, and they are huge. This is how you do your summer grilling. All right, so choice of 15, 3.2 ounce, and we are talking about, do you see that bun? It's almost filling up that bun completely. Or the 30 is $121, or 5 Easy Pay is a $24.20. Free shipping and handling on that. But you could also stock up and save $25 on the 30 count. 5 Easy Pays will go away at the end of the day. Auto delivery, you can lock that in every 60 days for a year. We are talking about Black Angus beef, and it's also a very, very famous 1897 Frankfurt recipe. So let's bring in Chris Mentzer, who was a professionally trained chef, part of the Rastelli team. Chris, so excited to introduce your Black Angus beef hot dogs. And let's be very clear, you know exactly what's in there, right? Not any mystery meat, it is Black Angus.
And there's not, and that's something that's so important, Nancy, that you just mentioned, because when you talk about hot dogs, and people that eat hot dogs, they say, there's a lot of people that don't eat hot dogs because they don't know what's in it. And then there's other people that don't want to know what's in it, and we talk about that all the time. But in our hot dogs, it's really simple. It's Black Angus beef. And this is what you get when you have a Black Angus hot dog. You get this beautiful, juicy hot dog with this beautiful color. The juices are just running out of this hot dog as I give a little press on it. And that's what makes them really, really special. And I'm going to show you, because you just mentioned about what's in the hot dog.
Yes.
And it's going to be really simple. This is the easiest part of my job.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what's in our hot dog. This beautiful Black Angus chuck beef, and that is it. So what we do is we still clean this. Our butchers hand trim. They take the fat, they take the gristle, and all the stuff that you don't want in a hot dog that normally would probably go in a hot dog at most butcher shops.
Right.
It doesn't go in our hot dog. You're getting this beautiful Black Angus beef. And as you mentioned, it's a recipe from 1897. It's 120, we were talking about it earlier. Yeah. It's 128 days old. And this recipe comes from Frankfurt, Germany. So we wanted it to be authentic. We wanted it to taste like a hot dog. And we wanted to use the very, very best ingredients like we do with everything.
Okay, could you also show how it comes and then also how we can cook it? Because I think really the size is what matters as well, right? Like sometimes you go into the store, sometimes you need to get, first of all, I'm gonna just be honest with you, Chris, you go to a market and I don't know how long it's been sitting there. Those hot dogs are puny and tiny and they are gray. What is wrong with that color? Exactly, totally different from what we are getting right here.
Absolutely right. And this is a 3.2 ounce hot dog, which is almost twice the size.
Double the size,
if you, it's coming to you just like this. It's going to be cryovac and frozen. It has the directions on the front of it for you. You're getting 13 grams of protein for every single hot dog. This is the back of it, and look at that beautiful color on here.
Wow.
And I'm going to show you the comparison to what you normally get. So you're only getting 5 hot dogs to a pound, where in normal hot dogs, you're getting 8 hot dogs to 14 ounces. So not only are we getting a full pound, there are 5 hot dogs, right? So they're a lot bigger. And I'm going to show you on this plate exactly what you just mentioned about the color and about the size.
Yes.
This is a standard hot dog. This is a hot dog that you're going to buy in the normal package of 8. This is a hot dog you're getting from Rastelli's. You can see the color difference.
Huge
next to this. This is very pale. This is beautiful color, right? And it's all beef. That's the difference. We know what's in the hot dog. Every single bite is going to be flavorful, it's going to be juicy, and it's going to be tender. And that's, you don't usually get that when you talk about hot dogs. And we're very, very proud of that.
Well, because you started, Ray Rastelli started as a local butcher shop. They're the family butcher shop. And, you know, you guys have grown so much to now you guys are our #1 food brand here at QVC. Won so many multiple awards. This hot dog, which is almost double the size because there's so much juicy, plump. Let's also talk about that flavor, right? I'm a hot dog person, Chris. I love a good hot dog, but you can't get the same. Don't even think about going to a supermarket and getting a butcher shop Black Angus beef hot dog. This is from the butcher shop that supplies, you know, multi five-star hotels and restaurants all over the world, right?
Absolutely, Nancy. And again, I'm going to show you
Thank
again
you.
the hot dog. This
Look at
is
the color.
ours in the bun.
Chris, do
Okay,
you
and
remember
this
like
is
growing
theirs.
up with that scary thing on the right? As a mom, you would say, "What are you feeding your kids? What is in that hot dog?" Right?
Absolutely. And again, there's a lot of little tricks of the trade when it comes to hot dogs. You know, because I never used to eat hot dogs for that same reason that I just didn't know what was in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like sausage. I was not comfortable eating sausage from the butcher shop or from the supermarket because a lot of trim goes into the typical hot dog and the typical sausage, right? We don't use trim. And here's some of the tricks that we do at home. So look, I'm going to show you this hot dog. Look at, I put little slits in it, if you can see this.
Uh-huh.
So I put little slits in this, so when I
Yeah.
cook it, it opens up. So what happens with that,
Uh-huh.
when you put your relish on here,
Yum.
right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a,
And can I
it
also
goes
say, look
right
how
into
nicely
those,
it fills up that bun. You know how like so many hot dogs,
it
they're so
does.
small, you're like, it's mostly bread and bun.
Now, I'm not sure, Nancy, are you a ketchup person or are you a mustard?
I'm a mustard, but you know, I'm also a Chicago dog, so you can fill it all up. If I was there, I would be eating it with you. Trust me, I love your
Yeah.
food so much.
Yeah, I mean, I like a little bit of everything on my hot dog. I
Yeah.
put the relish, I put the ketchup, but that's what hot dogs are supposed to be. You can eat it any way you want. And then
Chris,
I
how
have
do
to
you
do it
cook
for
it?
my granddaughters
Yeah.
because my granddaughters have the special hot dog. And if
Okay.
you can see this, I had to cut the ends for them, right? So I
That's a
make it so it's a
Japanese
little
style,
design.
Chris. They do that for like little bento
Yeah,
boxes. They kind of open it up. How fun.
yeah. So I cut the ends in little slices so when it cooks, it opens up, and my granddaughters love that on the bun. They
Yeah,
think
it
it's so
makes it
much
extra
fun.
crunchy.
It becomes like hot dog art for them. So that's
Yeah.
how they enjoy their hot dogs.
Uh-huh.
But the other thing, Nance,
Yeah.
is I know Brittany loves hot dogs,
I love hot
right? And I
dogs.
know if I don't invite Brittany over here very shortly, I'm going to be in trouble. So
Chris, how
I
do they
think she
come
needs a
and
hot
how do
dog.
you cook it? This is the great thing about how do you cook it?
Okay, they're gonna come to you just like the package I just had. Hold on one sec.
It's a
Brittany's stealing a hot dog.
5-pack. Mm-hmm.
I was just holding it. I have to get the pack.
There it is. We're showing a photo. It's
It
okay.
does.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And can I
So
say that
this is actually
15?
okay. That's
The 15 is
what's
3
that?
pounds of Black Angus beef, real beef hot dogs, 3 pounds. So the 30 is 6 pounds of Black Angus beef hot dogs. That's a lot of meat.
Yes, it really is. And again, I mean, you see the picture there, but
Mm-hmm.
this is what the package actually looks like. You're gonna come like this, and the thing that's great about this, they thaw very quickly. Take them out the night before.
Okay.
You're gonna cook these on your grill just like you would cook any hot dog.
Okay.
And the one
How,
thing that we love about these,
how
when
many
you have a
minutes?
smaller hot dog and
Yeah.
you try to caramelize it, it gets really dried out and starts getting really wrinkled, right? Because you're trying to get it caramelized. Because these are a little bit fatter, they're bigger, they're twice the size as a normal hot dog. When you caramelize these on the grill, it's going to stay nice and juicy and delicious.
It does, and go the bun. I'll just have my hot dog. But when it's a great size like this, I don't feel the need to go back for an extra one because I'm foregoing the bun. So this is filling, satisfying. This is one of the juiciest, most flavorful hot dogs that I've had in a really long time. So thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome.
Your barbecue.
Because
And
Brittany,
there
you
are
and
so
I
many
are
things,
like hot
Nancy,
dog girls. Like we love the taste of hot dogs. My husband didn't like hot dogs because he always had the wrong hot dogs. And just like you said, sometimes you would serve them at a party and you would have to be serving 2 just to get a little full, even for the kids as well, because those puny, gray, something scary filled with fillers. You don't even want to know. What are you feeding your family? Everything that we are saying in our next 2 hours, you're going to know where that fish came from. You're going to know where that Black Angus beef, you know, is made, right? And it's Black Angus, as he showed you, real beef. They're also so tasty and delicious. It's almost like having, you know, like a steak dog, like a Black Angus beef steak dog. All right, so you can lock it into that auto delivery every 60 days for a year. 5 easy pays will go up at the end of the day. Stock up and save on that 30 count. You're gonna save $25 today. And I did the math, Chris. It comes out to like $4 each on the 30 count. And think about how filling that is. Like they're double the size of a regular, small, puny, scary gray hot dog with so much more flavor, right? You get one and you're full.
Yeah. But Nance, it even goes further than that.
Yes.
Let me show you, because I just cut one hot dog up right here. I'm going to take this right here, and I'm going to put this on top of my baked beans, right? That's a half a hot
I
dog. So my
love
kids
beans.
love it
Yeah.
on the baked beans, right? And then my daughter, my grandchildren especially love it on top of the mac and cheese, right? So we do that as well.
Anytime
so
you
we
want
put
a
it on
little
top of our
flavorful
now this
protein,
is
yeah. And
yeah,
flavor.
and this is just one hot dog. One hot dog. But let me show you the big trick here.
Oh, wow.
Because
That's
these
true.
were so big, and you're getting 5 hot dogs. But let me just show you real quick. I'm going to cut a hot dog in half,
Yes.
okay? Because my grandchildren don't eat the whole hot dog because half is the size of one, right?
I know. A
So what
small
we do
child
is we
might
do this.
have to take half. Exactly, Chris.
But look how big this is.
Yeah.
I mean, look how much this is filling the bun up, right? This is, it's hanging over the bun. So now you're still making your same hot dog. You know, my girls, believe it or not, they just like ketchup on it. So we just do the ketchup. But then if you want to load it up, you can do the sauerkraut. But when you put these toppings on this is the actual size of a regular hot dog. So now what you're getting is you're getting 10 to every package, right? If you cut them in half. Now, if you like the bigger hot dog and you want the full-size hot dog, you put the full-size hot dog. Eat that, all that 3.2-ounce hot dog, right? But you can see how much that is right there, just with a half a hot dog.
You know what, Chris?
It's unbelievable.
The
And
weather's coming
the
up,
flavor,
right? Yeah.
Nancy, the flavor of this hot dog is exquisite.
My mouth is
I hate
watering.
to talk about hot dogs being exquisite,
Yeah.
but when you eat this hot dog, I promise you, you will never eat another hot dog again. You'll be hooked, just like our family is.
All right, so Rastelli's 15 or 30, and stock up and save $25 on the 30 count Black Angus beef hot dogs. All right. Since 50 years, they're celebrating 50 years. Okay, I will stand up for you guys because people are